Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing the Neoteric Feminine Book guidebook deck. Okay, so it's been that kind of day, but I'm here. I got my favorite color on, green. Green for the locket, the coin. So we're moving into this week. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, and we're going to do a spread of 12. In the closing of this week, we'll be moving into the eclipse energy, but it's going to be a new moon in, I don't know what the new moon is in, but it's going to be a new moon on Sunday of September 21st. Next following day, we're going to be moving into a new season. Y'all know what season that is. Libra season. Libra season. I'm so excited. So, yes, my birthday is coming up in a few short weeks. But first, my anniversary. I'm 1 year married. So we're going to move into the spread. Sorry about the noise in the back. Okay, we're going to move into the spread and see what comes out for us. So bear with me. So first cards that came up is the Page of Wands. This has to do with another card of catapulting forward. So this has to do with adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energy, fearlessness, and extroversion. Also see this as a card for maybe how you're working out. Could be running, some element of running and being out, doing cardio, and strength training. I see this also as a full strength training. The next thing that we have coming up is the Queen of Pentacles. We pulled the King yesterday and the Ace of Pentacles, but we didn't pull the Queen. So the energy that's specific for today is the Queen of Pentacles. She's on her throne. She also, this is a significant era of your finances. And she has a yellow heel on, which has to do with happy money. I see that as an element of happy money, and the angels are above her on both sides. So she's guided by her angels for how she's tending to her finances, and she's also in a space in a garden. So maybe a lustrous element of nature could be specific to how you're caring for these things. It has to do with generous, caring, nurturing, homebody, maybe staying in home could be an element of how you kind of care for yourself. Good business sense, practical, comforting, welcoming, sensible, and luxurious. So the energy that's moving towards you is a luxurious element. Sorry, it's very windy outside, so I'm trying to keep everything together. I hope that you guys can hear me clearly because it's a lot of elements or noise in the back. All right, I'm going to continue to pull, so nothing came out yet. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I didn't say that already, but I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I can't believe we're moving towards the closing of this week. Seems like the days are going by pretty fast. So the next thing that comes up is the King of Swords. This has to do with, again, you have that protection animal beside you, and that has to do with reason, authority, discipline, integrity, morality, seriousness, high standards, and strictness. So maybe the element that you're moving towards is like practicing a particular discipline, maybe discipline within your finances as well, and you're maybe doing new things that you haven't done before. Ooh, the energy is strong. Okay. Yeah. So two things came out. So the Knight of Cups. Cups energy, I do see this as something being brought to you. So she's riding the horse, but she's also in an open land. So this has to do with being idealistic, charming, artistic, graceful, tactful, because it does take a bit of tact. Sorry. It does take a bit of tact to be able to mitigate, moving towards this element of writing or being a practitioner in this element. And then diplomatic, mediator, and negotiator. So maybe you'll be negotiating something very, very soon. All right. Sorry. Okay. It's flipping out, but I'm going to pull what comes next. So the next thing that comes up is a Page of Pentacles. This is also a financial card for ambition, diligent, goal-oriented, planner, consistent, star student, studious, grounded, loyal, faithful, and dependable. So maybe you're studying in some way in the future or going to be studying. Looks like she's abroad. She's in Paris. I can see very specifically that she's in Paris because the Eiffel Tower is in the back, and she has a basket of bread and flowers with her. So she's picnicking. She's taking an element of being out in what would be the elements, but she's holding her pentacles forward. So the next thing that comes up is the Page of Cups. This has to do with some element of water. She's holding a fish in hand, and this has to do with sensitivities, dreams, naivete, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. So maybe you're very visionary in the sense of time. You're birthing new ideas or things that will be coming to you in your dreams. So the next thing that we have come up, 3 cards. We have the Death card. This has been coming up a part to letting go. We have the 6 of Wands. This is success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, praise, acclaim, and pride. The horse is very present in this read. So the symbolism of the horse, I would like to look that up. And then the next thing that comes up is the Temperance card. This has to do with balance, and she's pouring herself a cup of water in both. So I see this as a very specific element of it being fairly poured, because this one is watering the other. The cups are watering each other. So, and she has her foot in water as well. So maybe you need to take some sort of bath, or like what is specific to how you may heal yourself or find peace within yourself. Patience, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. So she is an earth angel, and she's wearing her crown, right? And I'm gonna pick whatever comes out next, and I'll see what's facing up after we pick these cards. So what comes out next is 5 of Wands. Had to do with conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, rivals, clashes of ego. So maybe it's somebody that's going to be a clash of ego moving forward, or that's going to be coming up. You have the Queen of Cups. That has to do with another water energy, which has to do with compassion, warmth, kindness, intuition, healing, counseling, and support. You might be offering a bit of counseling to others around you. Next thing that comes up is the Devil card. So being specific of addiction, obsession, dependency, powerless, or limitations. So I think we're moving away from limitations, because I see the Devil card as the opposite of the Lover's card, because the Lover kind of shows up this way with the angel above and then the 2 people besides one another. So I see this as moving away from that source of energy. And then the 8 of Cups, which has to do with abandonment, walking away. That's what I'm saying. Letting go, searching for truth, leaving something behind. And we talked about leaving things behind. And then the next thing that comes up is a High Priestess. You're in your High Priestess vibe. So after you've moved out of the Devil, feeling chained down and abandonment, just all of that chaos, you're moving towards a place of High Priestess energy. This has to do with intuition, mystery, spirituality, higher power, inner voice. You're following your intuition. The Chariot, you're moving towards success, of the ambition, determination, willpower, control, some sense of control, because we're not fully in control, self-discipline and focus. And she's holding a torch in hand, and that the yellow and the sun is significant. And also I see this as the Pharaoh being present. So maybe you have a sense of royalty in your essence as well. And then the Fool, you're blindly walking into something. So she's kind of walking off the ledge, and there goes a spirit animal is right beside her. Beginnings, freedoms, innocent, originality, adventure, idealism, and spontaneity. Okay. And then I'm just gonna shuffle the cards and see what is facing up. All right. I'll stop there because the cards fell out. So what's facing up is the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups has to do with happiness, full completion, homecomings, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. So wherever that you're going, I see domestic as a place of home. So whatever you have as your home is going to be a sense of harmony. And they're waving something goodbye. So that is the energy for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this read. I love you so much. Bye.